Greetings, my friends. I'm doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. I'm doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. I'm just a normal-ish guy who's doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. So I was going to say something else at the beginning there, but then interrupted the song, so I just cracked on. This light could be interfering. I don't really know. Anyhow, welcome back, my friends. It's week 7. I want to say week 7, 35, day 36 to 40 this week. So that means we're on digits 3,501 to 3,600 today. We're getting there. We're past the 1/3 of the way. So I know it's a long journey, and I know these are long format, and there's no other way I can do them right now because I want to document the full thing, and then I'll make something a bit smaller, a bit more bite-sized. Okay. Anyhow, so the point is I want to memorize 10,000 digits of pi in my head. It's tricky. It's doable. I'm doing it, but it is actually. I'm realizing that it is harder for me than I thought it was going to be. I don't really know what I expected, but it's just really about doing the practice each day and keeping on top of things. Like for instance, today, I tell you what, we'll talk about it as I'm cracking on, because that'll be the best way to do it. So. And I'll talk about obviously how I'm memorising all these things and all that stuff, and what I'm doing again to try and keep them in the head as they're going forward. Okay, so the number's hidden behind here. You'll be able to see the board later when I bring it. So I'm just going to move this light here as well. I think it's just not very well set up today, my friends. Okay, there we go. Right, so I've still got the problem, if you've watched any of my other things, with the tennis elbow, it's called. I've pulled all these muscles here. It's been pretty painful, I'll be honest. I think it's getting better. I think I was irritating it too much by trying to do too much too fast. So we'll see how it's going. Normally I would use all of these other things, but I'm just going to stick within the this one, and this one here today, because it's not putting as much pressure on as that outside one there. So anyway, let's crack on. Okay, so 6, 7, 1, 1, 1, 3, 6, 9, 9, 0. So I'm just doing 10 digits. Each station has 5 digits on. Again, at the end I'll go through it a bit more. So what did I say? I said 6, 7, 1, 1, 1. That's easy enough, isn't it? And 3, 6, 9, 9, 0. Okay, these are all characters in my head, and they're doing actions in the objects and things like that as well. So, anyhow, 8, 6, 5, 8, 5, 1, 6, 3, 9, 8. Okay. Yeah, is that right? It is. Right. 8. No. What did I say? Yeah. 8, 6, 5, 8, 5, and 1, 6, 3, 9, 8. Okay. Right, let's crack on, my friends. Just get it in my head again, because I'm walking through a journey in my mind. So I'm trying to get the next 2 locations, and obviously then I've dropped the 5 digits on there, which have got the characters, action and things. So, right, okay. 3, 1, 5, 0, 1, 9, 7, 0, 1, 6. Yeah, okay. Okay, 3, 1, Captain America. Ed O'Neill, 5, 0, 1, 9, 7, Noel Gallagher, 0, 1, Neo, from Matrix. and 6. Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 left. 5, 1, 5, 1, 1, 6, 8, 5, 1, 7. A bit extra effort at the end there. Okay, what did I say? You said you told me. Okay, 5, 1, 5, 1, 1. Easy-ish. 6, 8, 5, 1, 7. Okay. Right, one more set of 2. I can't see any numbers there, by the way. I was actually looking to see where the 2 lines were sticking out. I'm not cheating, my friends. It's all real. As real as whatever we think reality is. I don't know. It's all confusing to me. Okay. Setting my head. Okay. 1, 4, 3, 7, 6, 5, 7, 6, 1, 8. Okay, first 50 out of the way. Hopefully they're right. 1, 4, 3, 7, 6, 5, 7, 6, 1, 8. Okay, that's an 8. I say you probably can't see them from here. Right, let's see if I'm right. When I started off, I was feeling that I'd missed the station out, which has happened once before, and obviously that would knock everything else off. But let's have a look. Let's see. I know you're just taking my word for it right now, but everything seems to be right. Yay! So, what's it all about then? So, yeah, like I said, I want to learn 10,000 digits of pi. It quickly came about by, sorry, not quickly came about. I'll quickly say it came about because I heard Nelson Delis, who's a 5-time US memory champion, mention that he'd memorised 10,000 digits. Now, he's an expert. I'm not an expert. I'm just a normal guy doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. The pull-ups is just my little extra add-on because I like doing pull-ups and it's a bit challenging, so it's good. So he said he memorised 10,000 digits. He says, oh, I just did 1,000 digits in an hour or something. I don't know if he was just doing it once a day. I don't know how long it actually took him to get the 10,000 digits in his head. But once he'd got them in, then each 5 digits, that's why we're doing them in 5 digits, because there's a world record attempt that once you know 10,000 digits, the world record attempt is to ask you 50 times in a row a block of 5 digits. They could be anywhere, so 31501, they could say 31501 and you have to tell them what that is, the one is before and the one is after. So you have to, as fast as you can, say 97061, 16398. I don't know if it matters if you say the before or the after one first. I'm not too sure about that yet. But, so you've got to do that 50 times in a row, get them all right. And I think the world record is something like 16.5 minutes. It could be 13.5 minutes, I don't know. It could even be beaten and be less, I don't really know. But I thought, wow, that sounds pretty cool. So I'm memorising these things. And again, if I will ever actually be able to have them in my head fully formed, and I think I can, because I'm up to about 5,700. They're not all fully in there, I would say, because I keep losing a few as I'm going forward and doing the other things in life. But I mean, once I keep going back over them, because I've got pictures of them, I've got them written in this book here. So this is, I'm not going to look at the ones today, but so like this is up to 6,800. Actually, I've got them written all the way up to 10,000 there now. Well, it goes up to 10,000, but I haven't actually got the locations. I'm up to 7,000 on where the locations are, and I'm up to about I think it was 5,700 that I learnt this morning. No, not, I mean, I learnt 5,600 to 5,700. Anyhow, so to kind of keep up with this now, because I am a few thousand ahead, I've got to learn about 300 to 400 a week to stay ahead. But again, it's just as you're learning 300 and 400 a week, you've still got to, so you've got to keep them in your head, and you've got to keep all the other previous digits in your head as well. So, but I've said some of them so many times now. Like I think the first 2,000-3,000 are quite locked in there. Although I was going through the first 1,000 again the other day, and there was I did make a couple of little errors or something, but that's fine because the majority of them were in there. So I use memory techniques to get them faster in my head. That doesn't make any, that's bad grammar, but get them in my head, and then I'm trying to create these images on the locations that I put them to try and make them like really jump into my mind. As Anthony Mativio says, he uses the magnetic method, so you make these things huge, exaggerated, things exploding or whatever, movement in that. And I must admit, I'm still working on that. I'm still kind of not the best at that, but some things are easier on the mind and some things that take a little bit of work. But this is the whole point of doing it, so that we'll start this and we'll get really good at it, and we'll kind of train the mind to be more reactive and absorb this information much quicker. Anyhow, so as an example, so 68517, that's Sherlock Holmes. I'll quickly say, I know this is actually taking a bit longer, I apologise, but so 0 is O, the letter O, A is 1 is A, 2 is B, 3 is C, 4 is D, 5 is E, 6 is S, 7 is G, 8 is H, and 9 is N. Then what I do is I take them letters from the characters, so S6, 8H, Sherlock Holmes, 5-1 is, what do you call them, we did Allan Poe, Edgar Allan Poe, so it's EA, Edgar Allan. And then 7 can represent, it looks a bit like a boomerang, or it can be 7, or it can rhyme, it can be 7 heaven. So basically, I'm taking the Johnny Lee Miller Sherlock Holmes character. So he's always getting out of one of these water deprivation chamber things, because if you've ever seen the series, he uses one of them at some point. So I like that. It actually seems to work, because you can almost feel the lid moving, you can hear the water and feel the water on yourself. So you're trying to imagine these type of things. And Edgar Allan, so he's like reading a book, like nevermore, nevermore. He's saying, you know, there's the classic poem story, or whatever he said, and then he's throwing it away, and then it comes back and hits him in the head again because it's like a boomerang. Anyhow, so that's the gist. That's what I'm doing. It takes a lot of work to get all the locations and things, but I'll talk about that more in a minute. Right, let's have a look at this again and see where I am. And then, so now I've got that 1-5. Yep. So now I know I am in my head, so let's begin the next 50 and let's crack on. Actually, let's just stretch a little bit first, just because I don't want to break my arms again, because I think they are kind of healing a little bit. So, right, okay, let's begin again, my friends. 3, 5, that's right. 1, 5, 5, 6, 5, 0, 8, 8. Okay. Right, so I'm going to rattle through these again. I might talk to what the characters are, but I won't elaborate too much. So 3, 5 is Clint Eastwood working on a chalkboard, Albert Einstein, and there's a big snake on his boot. Right. 6, 5, 0, 8, 8. Okay. Right. 4, 9, 0, 9, 9, 8, 9, 8, 5, 9. Okay. Yeah, this is fun. Good way to do it. Start on Monday. 6, 5, right. 4, 9. Duke Nukem. 0, 9, Olivia Newton-John. So O is Olivia, 9 is John. And what's happening there? It's rising up in the air like a balloon. Oh, he's drinking wine. 9, wine. Right. 8, 9. 8, 5, 9. Okay. Right then. Shake it off a second. See where I am. There. Feel like I'm missing one, but I don't think I am. Also, 9, 8, 2, 3, 8, 7, 3, 4, 5, 5. Whew. Okay. 9, 8, 2, 3, 8. I had a lot of trouble with this one. I'll tell you about that later. And 7, 3, 4, 5. That's George Clooney. 4, 5 is David Essex. 5 is a snake. It looks like a snake. Oh no, the lid has come off. It's a disaster. Scrap the day. Pie's over. Right, okay. 7, 3, okay. 2, 8, 3, 3, 1, 6, 3, 5, 5, 0. Okay. 2, 8, Benny Hill. 3, 3, Charlie Chaplin. 1, they just picked up a post from the fence. 6, 3, Steve Carell. 5, 5 is E.E. Cummings. And 0 is actually just all in a circle. The animals, because it's the Steve Carell where he's Noah, so he's got the big robes and the beard. And 5, 5 E.E. Cummings, he wrote a poem called "I Carry Your Heart With Me." I carry it in my heart. Anyway, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, can't remember it properly. But so he's kind of going around with all the animals in the circle, and he's kind of going around, he's like ripping the hearts out. He's like, I carry your heart. So you know, it's quite a vivid one. That. It's pretty cool, you know. No animals were harmed in the creating of the things in my mind, by the way, so that's okay. Right, let's get the last 2 out of the way. 7, 6, 4, 7, 1, 1, 8, 5, 3, 5. Okay. Good. 7, 6, 4, 7, 1, 1, 8, 5, 3, 5. Okay. Let's see how we're doing. I think everything, well, not everything, I haven't checked yet. Yeah. Hey, we did it again, my friends. We did it. You and me. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm sorry. It's the truth. Okay, so there we go. If you can see them, hope the light's not interfering too much. But so that's day 36 out of the way. You know, I hope these are useful. I know they go on quite a bit. You probably, obviously, no one needs to watch this many of them. This is more now just for me documenting what I'm doing. So I can imagine people watching maybe the first one and the last one. Actually saying that, there was on the YouTube, I think there was 68 people that apparently watched it. There's like 2 likes. How are people? Come on. It's a lot of effort here. Learning 10,000 digits of pi and telling you how I do it. But anyhow, yeah, so like I say, I've got an idea for a good course in my head, of course. Again, there's lots of reasons for doing it. I want to put something out there, and I want to actually distill all of the stuff that I'm learning and put it in a way that, in lots of different ways and different examples, I'm already thinking of lots of different ways that can be useful and helpful to people that might want to learn pi. But look, it's not just about learning pi. It's this will translate to all kind of other aspects in life, and I'll be showing that in the course. Again, how to memorize other things, books, and obviously phone numbers to do with numbers. But how can this relate to memorizing, like you say, studying books and that? There's a connection in there, because we're training our mind to recognize things, and the mind's coming up we're literally taking the brain to the day. Sorry, we're taking the brain to the gym every day, or the more times you do it, hopefully it's every day, and it gets faster and faster, and it makes more connections. And then when we'll have places to store them, like I'm going to have 2,000 locations from pi to use as locations. I'm not just going to use them just for the pi. The digits can stay there, but I'll be able to layer on top of them with other things. So I'll already have these conceived, that's not the right word, but locations are already there for use. Anyhow, my friends, right, I'm going to go, lots to do as usual, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 37 of the 10,000 pull-ups to pi. Okay, my friends, take care, have a good day, bye-bye. Okay, it is almost done. I am posting for the 36th time. What a voice, honestly. There's no end to the talents, my friends. 2 seconds to see if you're still going there. So yeah, so that's that done. Last week I was struggling with a few of them because I just hadn't been doing the work to recall them, and it wasn't a deliberate thing. I'm just trying to gain a flow that I have, that I think most people have again as well, is I'm not the most efficient at things. This is literally my goal now each day, is trying to build an efficient day where I can be productive and things. I'm not going to say suck at it. I'm certainly better than I used to be, but again, so I'm trying to actually I hope it doesn't go off on my phone on the alarm, because I've set an alarm every hour and a half. I was going to do it every hour, but I'm setting every hour and a half, and when that goes off, I go through another 100 digits. So throughout the day, that means I'm doing 1,000 digits a day roundabout, from when I get up at 3 in the morning, 3 to half 3, and then so I'll initially just do the 100 digits memorization straight away there. And what I've been doing is I was spending more time going through going through my digits, but all I really need to do is just the new digits, the new 100, and the ones for today, because I'm already kind of ahead. And then as I'm doing that throughout the day, every hour and a half, I'll go through another 100. So hopefully, even if I don't stick to it fully through the day, I'll probably get at least 500, 600, 700 done each day to keep up with it, because I'm putting a lot of work into this, and I want all these things to stick. And at the end, I want to be able to kind of remember the 10,000 digits, like, again, so I can do this world record attempt where someone says, that number, that set of 5, and I'm just like, boom, that and that. That's the goal. So I don't know when I'll be actually at that level. I can't predict that. But obviously the more work I put in, then the better. And once the 10,000 are in my head, well, again, they mightn't all be in there, but once I've reached the 10,000th and I've got all the documentation, I've got all the photographs, and I just stick to, once it's all done, I might be like, okay, that's it, I'm spending an hour a day right now. I'll do an hour a day solid when I get up, just going through as many digits as I can, just keep doing that every day, day in, day out, until I've got the 10,000th. I feel like it's there, and that's when I'll probably attempt the world record attempt, if I feel as though I can beat the time. And then obviously then I'll be doing the 10,000 pull-ups to pi, which will be a waking period to do 10,000 pull-ups. You've watched the struggle here. Now, doing 10 in a row is, I'm just gonna, doing 10, 2, 3, 4, actually I'm only gonna do 5, because if I do 5, it's a huge difference from doing 10 in a row there to just doing 5, and then waiting, say, 30 seconds or 35 minutes, then doing another 5. You can go on for a long time like that. It's, I think my record is, I've only done it for like an hour, and I think I did 500 in the hour. So, and I felt as though I could have gone on for longer, but again, I just didn't want to injure myself, and I've injured myself through lifting too heavy at a weight curling. But if you're doing 10 in a row, it obviously burns more energy, and it tires you out more. So you're panting, you're struggling, and then, but anyhow, so there's a way to do it, and I'm going to be experimenting. I'm going to be building strength and everything. I'm just excited to do it, my friends. And if we don't do challenges in life, then hey, come on, what's the point? Okay, I shall see you tomorrow for day 37, my friends. Take care, have a great day, bye pie.